Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Augustic and welcome to your 16th C tutorial. So we're pretty far down the line, and today I just want to introduce you guys to the ternary operator. This isn't something that I've seen covered a lot on YouTube, so I figured that's why I do it, and it's kind of useful and kind of comes in handy for simplifying code. So I'll just run you through the code that I've had us started with already. So this is pretty common. I'm sure you guys have went to a website and were about to check out or buy something online, and they're kind of just being lazy or lackadaisical with the code and the way they do it. And so I'll run it, and basically what is going to happen is that the program is going to ask me for how many gadgets I have, and if I say 1, then the statement is going to spit it back out to me, hey, you have X amount of gadgets, or you have 1 gadget. And since since 1 is plural, I shouldn't have an S at the end. It should just be you have 1 gadget. And some sites will be lazy and they'll just put the parenthesis S, so and that's not really grammatically correct. And so there's really an easy way to fix this, and I'm sure you guys know it already. We can just use an if statement, and we can check to see what num1 is, well, not num1, but see if num is equal to 1. So we could just do if num is not equal to 1, printf s, and that's it, right? And I know you guys are thinking, or at least I was thinking when I saw this, like, if it's that simple, why aren't all people doing this? Why be so lazy about it? And just to run it and give you guys an example, now if I do 1, I get 1 gadget, no S. And if I do something like 200, I get 200 gadgets. So now it's grammatically correct. But wait, we can simplify this code because it took us 3 lines really to do this. What if I told you guys I could do this in 1? Not, well, excluding this, but I could do this within 1 line. So now what we can do, I'll introduce you guys to the ternary operator. So let's comment this out. So the ternary operator looks like this. We start off with an empty set of parentheses, and then within the parentheses we put a question mark and a colon. And so on the left side of the question mark, immediately to the left, we have our condition, which is the same that was in our if statement. If num is not equal to 1. And directly to the right of the question mark, we have our true statement. So this is going to be used if this condition turns out to be true. The thing directly to the right of the question mark is true. So if it's true, we want to print an S period to the screen. And if it is not true, then we want to print no S, and we just put a period to the screen. So basically what's going to happen is the compiler is going to check this. If this turns out to be true, then we're going to replace this entire statement with S period. And if it's false, we're going to replace this entire statement with just a period. So the last thing we need is a printf. So printf, and in here we're just going to put %s because we're going to print a string, comma, and then what I want you guys to do is to cut and paste this into here. And so let's test this out. Here we go. Let's say we have 5 gadgets. That is correct. And let's say we have 1. You have 1 gadget. So there you go. That's pretty much how the ternary operator works. I'll briefly explain it to you guys again. So what's going to happen is we all know how to use a printf statement. We said we're going to use a string, and which string we use is going to be determined by this, and we pass it to the ternary operator. So we're going to say if this condition is true, if num is indeed not equal to 1, then we're going to change this entire statement to this thing here. So it literally looks like this if this turns out to be true. right? So we're going to say, hey, printf, print the string. What string are we printing? We're going to print s period, and that's it. If that turns out to be true, and if it turns out to be false, we're going to remove this entire thing, pretty much, or the compiler's going to remove this entire thing and put just a period there. And so that's pretty much how the ternary operator works, you guys. I just wanted to introduce you guys to it early on so I could use it later on, and it really just simplifies our code, right? I was able to do more on one line of code than what I was able to do with 3 with the if statement. With the if statement, you have the if part, then you have the printf within the if, and this is just quicker and easier to do. It may not be prettier to look at, but I mean, if you understand it, what does it really matter? So I just want to introduce you guys to that, and stick around till next time. See you then. Thanks.